I'm back. It's time for some Final Fantasy VII. Time for the classics. To appreciate the classics. Like a fine wine. The Gooch. Hironobu Sakaguchi. The man that launched 1,000 fantasies. Okay, so yeah, mods. As you can see, the cloud model is like updated. It's kind of more like the cloud model that you see in the cinema scenes. Some of the cinema scenes. It's weird. Sometimes you get boxy cloud and sometimes you get normal anime grown-up cloud. So there's that. Little props like the checkpoints have been updated. The pre-rendered backgrounds have had an AI upres filter on them, so they're kind of crisp. They're kind of chunky. I went with the classic music though. I don't know. I feel like you can't really remix this. It just doesn't hit right. And then there's also a ridiculous difficulty mod installed that adds some custom enemies. It just kind of changes around all of the abilities and stuff like that. It makes the boss fights. Like, you can't really sleepwalk through them. Which was one of the things that I was... One of the very few things I was a little disappointed with 7 about is that there weren't a whole lot of boss fights that required you to really know the mechanics or get into like the mind space of the turn-based combat system. The optional boss fights kind of just required you to do the... like to just grind out Knights of the Round and stuff like that. But I shouldn't be talking over this sweet track. Oh, I gotta change my Twitch info. He looks so tiny. The scale, like, pre-rendered backgrounds to me are wild because they don't make any sense. And the scale is often very wacky, yeah, to the character models. Is this in Wutai? Nah, this is Cosmo Canyon. Haven't made it to Wutai yet. Oops. I guess. I kind of don't remember what... I think you just go to the observatory. And then Red 13's weird, like, floating grandpa tells you about the universe. He tells you to eat some mushrooms and then... You'll know when to stop. So Shenmue? It's not as good, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say that not every single stream can be Shenmue. Actually, maybe it could. Maybe I'm selling myself short. I always did like rooms like this. Kind of don't need to exist when it's just a kind of a 3D space. Well, a rendered 3D space. Yeah, Marazard? You think it looks good? It's interesting. It is basically the only thing you can do to, like, brush up the look of a pre-rendered background. Unless you could, like, get the original 3D art from the original software and find a way to re-render it at a higher resolution. But, like, the resolutions nowadays, they couldn't even conceive of that shit. Was Final Fantasy VII split up? I mean, in the long run, yeah, because there were a lot of other games that eventually came out, so... I mean, they're still making it. So, I don't know. Nothing's ever final as long as it's still selling. That's right, you gotta go up here. I'm gonna go speak to Gramps. Oops. No, I'm not. Actually, this This is actually, this sequence especially is a pretty great fit for a once-in-a-lifetime THC Monday. You guys ready to expand your minds and learn about life and shit? Life force? I know you are. That's right, there's a character named Bugenhagen. Rumble, complain. Did the same person who did the localization for Final Fantasy VI also do 7? Because I feel like 7 is a bit more chunky. No, I take that back. Never mind. They're about similarly chunky. Did you like 8? I did not as a kid, but I really enjoyed it as an adult when I could appreciate the system more. I haven't played it since it came out, so I'm a little fuzzy on it. I remember it fondly the more the time goes by. Yeah, I think Bugenhagen is Space Grandpa. There he is. Oh, he's like sitting on a ball? Huh. Yeah, so another part of the mod is updating some of the character models with slightly higher polygon models. I think it fits with the scale up of the background art. It kind of is in step. He's incredible. He knows everything. That's how you introduce a character. I like how they have to twist the lore to make him a teenager. Didn't he just kind of float in the OG game? Yeah, he had like a spherical lower half, and he just kind of floated. So, I wonder if the original intent was to have him sitting on a floating ball? I like how he kind of like bobs up and down like he's walking, but he's on a ball. And I guess character development wise, it's this sequence that makes Cloud suddenly give a shit. I don't quite. I always thought that was weird. Like suddenly he cares about stuff. I guess the sequence where he like goes into the depths of his own mind is the real turning point for his character, but Six was a lot more literal and direct with its like character evolutions and arcs and stuff. Why did he get on the table to say that? I care now. You made me care. Is that an actual line from the game? Uh-oh. What should I put in Grandfather's machine? Love how much you stream. Really appreciate the amount of hours in itself. Well, don't let me set unrealistic expectations here. I've been streaming a lot lately just because my lady's been out of town. But, so I'm actually going to take a day. I'm going to be off tomorrow. But, I mean, basically, if I don't have a bunch of other stuff going on, why not? I love playing games. I love chatting with people. There's Yeffy. Alright. I want to do a poll. I think, do polls have... Hold on a second. I gotta let people decide. Okay, good. There are 5 options. Actually, I think I have to add... Shucks. I think I have to add the, I think I have to actually add the poll to this scene in OBS. Where did you go? Oh, right. Don't mind that. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'll put up a poll, and then first place and second place get to come with and marvel at the universe. But I need to add the overlay real quick for maximum dramatic tension. I'm pretty sure I know. Commander Woof. Thanks for the resub. Alright, I'll read your message in just a moment. Let me make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Alright. Start poll. Bang. Actually, wait. Well, whatever. Probably should have made it longer than, that seems weird. Did I do it totally wrong? No? Okay. Oh, they're just... It's black text. What's wrong with you? It's there, it's just like... Gugh. You can kind of see it. The style, like the CSS is all fucked up. It's just really dark. Yeah, why? That's annoying. I think you can, shucks. I think you can, mess with the CSS. Yeah, why is it like that? Very strange. All right, who wins? Tifa. At least I can see that. Thank you. All right, well, whatever. Tifa and Eris. Okay. Dumb. Get out of here, Pole. You effed up. You messed it up. It's too late now. Go home. I'll have to investigate that later. All right, Girl Squad. Yuffie, not you. I usually didn't have Yuffie at this point. I don't think. I usually waited until Wutai. Somebody stole my motorcycle today. What the hell? Real original. That sucks. I'm very sorry to hear that. Ugh. Well, hopefully insurance has got you covered there. Somebody, this is not at all the same, but somebody stole my bike helmet once. Like, managed to wrench it off my bike. It's like, what is someone gonna do with a helmet? Well, it was a nice helmet, but my bike was still there, so, you know, I can't complain. That sucks, real original. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought it broke. It's just like the real thing? Oh, okay. I was like, how many times have you been floating around in space, girl? I'm pretty sure when I played 7, I kept a save file here just so I could watch this video. Actually, on the PC version, you could just yank the video files out of the install folder. Sizan, thanks for the sub. And the wonderful little frog cloud. Jesus. like how the mod looks. It's nice. It's a great way to replay the classic version of the game. Getting it set up is difficult. Final Fantasy VII is a very peculiar PC port, and modding it even more so. There is, if you want to look into it, the mod manager is called Seventh Heaven, and it's gotten, like, since I started trying to mod 7, it's actually gotten a lot better and more natural to use. But the setup is still pretty funky, and there can be a lot of little gotchas too. The global power, the power of global panini juice now flows through my veins. Got the au jus directly into the bloodstream. This is you right now, transcending and becoming pure light. Ah! COVID can't infect light. The vaccine will make you become energy and then a squatting baby. Can't infect light yet. Yeah, once those variants start kicking in. Twice as corporeal, twice as light, twice as void. Oh, the hand didn't match up. How long you been on that dank herb? Well, I've been streaming for 7 hours now, so about that long. I mean, it comes and goes in waves. Basically, whenever I step away, I'll take a little tug on the old vape, but that's about it. I'm not getting too wacky. I never want to on stream. I don't think that. I mean, it's not embarrassing or anything. I think I'll just get quiet, maybe like spout a bunch of half-formed ideas, but I just don't think it makes for good streams. Resident Evan, thanks for the Prime. The vaccine makes you part of the live stream? Give it to me. That makes you part of the live stream. It doesn't make you a magical dude with a big sword that has anime chicks hanging off his shoulder. I have to admit, in Final Fantasy verse, I probably wouldn't be Cloud. I would be Biggs. That'd be me. Nanaki, your backstory. Wait, Tifa didn't say anything. Lame. Actually, if they're in my party now, I should probably make sure that they have materia. Yeesh. Nobody has anything. This is going to be an interesting thing to dig back into and try to remember my loadouts and stuff. Who was doing what. I would be Lightning from Final Fantasy XIII. Lightning Returns. Putting on a bunch of pretty dresses and making playdates all over town. Alright. This song is very good, Coinmeister. How do you feel about Kate Sith? I don't hear him discussed much, because there's really not much to him. I mean, I guess, spoilers, there is something to him, but it's a fairly late game reveal, and it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't matter much. So, pretty forgettable character, unfortunately. Can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Has anyone started a Final Fantasy game and realized they're way too normie, in my case blonde, to understand much about 40% just too weak to finish it? So you watch Final Fantasy gameplay and hoping in some other reality you're not dumb? I don't think it has to do with being dumb. Is it just the combat system is a little too much? If you can't follow the beats of the story, I don't think you have to be hard on yourself for that. Some of the games are written in such a way to be very confusing and ethereal. That's part of just the high fantasy aspect of it. Some of the games are like that. It kind of bounces around thematically. I think you have to go talk to Red 13. He's being emo somewhere. Yeah, there he is. All right. Oh yeah, there's a campfire. Everybody talks about their feelings. Ooh, hear that crackling fire. Ooh, it's like I can feel the warmth. Oh shit, no! I didn't mean to sit next to Eris first. Damn. Was the one with the lightning and a little Australian girl, if that helps. It does. You're describing Final Fantasy 13. That game is extremely confusing. Definitely don't be hard on yourself for that. We're missing somebody? Who? Did you say Eris? Maybe I did. Eris. This was your first Final Fantasy game? Well, interestingly, this is the first one that starts to get a little more out there in terms of its storytelling. Well, yeah, I take that back. But this one is a little more ethereal too. It's not a very like linear, directed, and grounded story. This group is light one member. Can you get Vincent? You can get Yuffie before this. She's right there. What? Can you get Sid before this? Fire Emblem is terrific. Yeah, I've been wanting to get into Three Houses. Just haven't found the time yet. Here I am playing an old-ass game again. He did it there. Avalanche 2. I like the way Cloud sits. He's trying to sit like a cool guy. Sword poking into the ground. Modso HD, she blended into the rocks, yeah. I mean, it is interesting. The character models don't pop as much, since they're not like big cardboard boxes on pre-rendered backgrounds. They do blend in a little more. Long ago. I know that he's supposed to have like a really deep, intelligent voice, but I like imagining him talking like Scooby-Doo. I remember hearing him talk in Advent Children and being like, what the shit just came out of that little pup's mouth? That is not doggo voice. Holy shit, a talking dog! No, your dad was actually good, Nanaki. Advent Children was rad. Hell yeah, it was. The music was sick. Or anime fights. I remember I skipped a particular class because I got a torrent for Advent Children. Because it wasn't out in the United States yet. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not going to school today. I'm watching my Final Fantasy. And it was, man. It was awesome. Yeah, there aren't really character classes. You kind of don't need to give a shit about who you take. But I guess I'll bring Tifa, because she won last time, and we just had a vote about it. Okay, do I need to, maybe now I need to equip? I don't know when they're going to dump me into a fight. I don't remember. I think it's not inside Cosmo. You leave before that, right? Oh, yeah. That was sweet. I remember, like, when the, like, because nothing, it's like a kind of a confusing movie until the, like, battle in the church happens, and I was like, whoa! Tifa fucking doing some Dragon Ball shit. Fights are coming up? Okay. Then I should, everyone totally has a class. Yeah, I mean, they have stats. But they don't have, like, abilities, in the way that the characters in like, 6 or Final Fantasies before do. I think Red 13 is a better magician than... Yeah, it's like... It's attack, and then spirit I think is magic defense. So I should load 13 up with my healing and... Ooh, that means other characters still have materia. Dang it. There's a way to unequip people not in your party. I think. Or do you actually have to swap them in? Lane the Pain, thanks for the prime. Aerith is a white mage. Red is a red mage. They tried to pattern the characters after, like, Final Fantasy jobs. But it's really not reinforced in, like, the... Aside from just the stats. Because, yeah, you can put whatever material you want on whoever you want. Dang, that's a lot of slots. Should probably get... Actually, for... There was a way to unequip? There is a way to unequip. But I don't remember how either. How hard was it to install these mods? Fairly difficult. A fair amount of trial and error, and then just kind of Googling and poking around in various files, trying different things until I got a combination of options that would launch. Yeah, not the easiest, I'll be honest. Okay. Well, let me see. There's a way to... From that screen, I think there's a way to see what people have equipped. I thought. Maybe not. Do I really just have to, like, rotate out until I find who's got... Oh my gosh, it's one at a time? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's how to do that. Alright, so... Let me yank this all off of Eris. That's the only thing that even suggests what job they're meant to be, but if you aren't familiar with those in the first place, it is in no other way really told to you. Yeah, I thought it was more of just a nod to sort of Final Fantasy roots, that the characters kind of imply a class or a job type. There's a way to sort, I think. Which I would like to do. I also recommend turning Red 13 into your white mage and not Aerith because, well, yeah, that was my my intention here. God, Asuna is really nice to have. Actually, you have, yeah, you've got a double AP thing, so. I feel like she should have some kind of attack magic. Just in case. So, let's see here. Nobody has steel, but I don't know that that matters all that much. I don't think anyone has sense, which might be a problem. Oh, never mind. Somebody does have sense. Hooray. I think there's a summon that I don't have equipped, but whatever. He's got the most HP already. Okay. That seems alright to me. Be useful to have an in-game explanation on what each stat meant. It would, but this was before games, I think, needed to do that. Maybe something like that may have actually been in the instruction manual. Gotta remember that games used to have those. It's shockingly easy to forget. Because, yeah, nowadays we expect all the documentation of a game to be resident in the game. Okay, let's go see Bugenhagen again. Yeah, this is the a hardcore difficulty mod has been reinstalled, yeah. Oh, it's 100% in the manual? Okay, there you go. Which, you could probably Google. Manual's full of info about the characters? Really? I must have read the manual. Like, that was one of my favorite practices in the glory days of PC gaming, I guess, is when a game was installing or you were downloading a patch. Those, this was like an hour-long affair. Maybe installs were maybe more like 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, but plenty of time to like flip through a manual, kind of bone up on the game before you start, learn the controls and stuff, start practicing. Is nice little use of that time. Yeah, you need the blood types. Definitely got to know. Ah! Oh my gosh. That was mighty clumsy. Whew. I knocked a cup off, but it was empty. Today's Tifa's birthday. Yes, it is. Happy Tifa Lockhart birthday, everybody. What's up, Full Metal Ninja? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm enjoying THC Monday. Bumped it up from Tuesday. I'm gonna climb down this long ladder. What a thrill. I don't know the... It's like the something in silence. What a thrill. I actually don't know any of the lyrics to the beginning of Snake Eater. Whatever. I gotta look those up. You make 90s PC gaming sound so glorious. Well, I mean, so it was a cozy time, but also it took like an hour to just even install and get a game working. So, sure. Pluses and minuses. What the hell is that? Oh, it's materia. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna die. These are the exact sort of fights that, like, have been made ridiculously hard. Just break a rock and then you get in a combat encounter. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe my concern was unwarranted. Oh, 450. Jesus, never mind. I was paranoid. This difficulty mod has messed me up more than once in the past, but it seems like I'm safe for now. To kill at Midgar HQ. Oh yeah, that crew of enemies. That boss fight was wild. That was like down to the turn to get through that one, man. My favorite Final Fantasy is 11. Oh, cool. 11 is a wild game. I like 11 a lot, or I liked 11 a lot. 14 is completely removed the need for it in my mind. I mean, I could go to do a level 3 limit, but there's no way, right? There's no way I'm ever gonna get that at this stage in the game very often. Why is it quiet in here? It's spooky. It's really spooky. Ah, cheap rock. Break it. Oh! Oh, there it goes. We played both 14 and 11. Wow, Captain, I had no idea you were that legit. Eleven was like Stockholm Syndrome back in the day. Kinda, yeah. I still liked it though. It had a cozy cozy atmosphere. Oh, like the little twirl. Attack. Oh, I must have got my characters mixed up. What is with the music in this area? Oh, there it is. Spooky. I gotta explore, though. What if there's a special materia in one of these? There might be. Never know. Never know. Yeah, 11 is hard as shit. This is the new threat mod. No. It is a different hardcore difficulty mod. And then the biggest reason, well, I guess there's two reasons that I wanted to replay this. One is there is an AI up-res texture pack for like the backgrounds, the pre-rendered backgrounds, and it actually looks really good. It's pretty cool to see where AI up-reses are at these days. Actually, even the AI up-res in this mod is a little old by today's standards, but it looks pretty crisp. I'm okay with it. And then, yeah, there's also a hardcore difficulty mod that actually makes a lot of the combat encounters much more interesting and difficult. I was playing 11 on the PS2. I never did. I played it on PC, and that was also a weird experience. Just launch Final Fantasy 11 was another reality. What a weird thing. Rough. Yeah, using the network adapter and stuff. I have that gear because it's really good for ow! It's really good for playing ROMs and ISOs and stuff from a hard drive. Oh geez. That hurt a lot. I wanted that materia though. Playing with 7 with a new threat mod makes a lot of awesome changes to the story. To the story, really? Oh man. What is added effect? Oh, weapon armor, that's right. Well, I could give Red 13 like fire attack. Maybe I should give... Wait, does Cloud have any linked? No, he doesn't. Alright. Oh, that's a double materia thing? Why do I have summons there? I mean, I guess, yeah. There's not a better thing to put there. Maybe another heal? Having 2 Asunas might be important someday. FF11 was on the 360. Yes, it was. I played it on that, too. PC and 360. It was pretty good on 360. Which is weird, because, yeah, I guess 14 still hasn't come out on the Xbox. Do I have to jump down on the previous screen or something? That's odd. If you saw it, but I have some fun 11 trivia. The man who created Mughals, Chocobo, and the theme of crystals in Final Fantasy games is Koichi Ishii, not Sakaguchi. He left Square Enix around 2011, but Final Fantasy XI was his baby back in the day. Oh, okay. Oh, just walk across the oil. Alright. I didn't know it was oil. And I guess I assumed it was like a Zelda, you know, ice puzzle. Clearly, I was mistaken. There's a walk button? I mean, for me, it's just letting go of cancel. Oh, well, that's for Kate Sith, who is not around. Ishii is now the CEO of Grezzo, the company that developed Link's Awakening on the Switch. Ah, that's cool. I'm glad he's finding success. I got pranked. This thing, I don't like the way this thing looks. I don't support it. It seems menacing. Its smug aura menaces me. Okay. Bipedal spiders? I guess it's not really a spider, because it only has 4 legs. Damn, that sucked. That did a lot of damage. You fool. You've just given me yet another limit break. That seems to be a counter specifically to Tifa doing a limit break. She left after 11 after expansion 1, though. The quitter. Still holding it against him. Tifa's my favorite character. Tifa's a really good character. I feel like Tifa... think about this a little bit before I double down on it. I think Tifa is one of the more nuanced characters in 7. Maddie, you're very stoned. Great. You showed up just in time for THC Monday. Mixing it up a little bit. I don't know how bananas I should go burning MP trying to kill these guys quickly. Ooh, Slenders! You've won a real life trading card. Well done. Allow me to draw that for you. Yeah, I guess it just does that if you limit break it, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. Yeah, for these guys, maybe I should just move people to the front row. I mean, I should probably move Cloud to the front row. Marijuana Monday. Oh boy, that is way better. That is way better than anything I was thinking of. Slenders, yes, thank you for watching enough to redeem all those channel points. Let's draw you a card, shall we? Deedly-deedly-dee. Deedly-deedly-dee. Deedly-dee. Oh. There you go. Super Smash TV. A trading card for the Super Nintendo game. Welcome to the future, where the most popular game show is a shootout between hordes of mindless thugs and you. Use special weapons to give yourself the advantage and collect fabulous prizes along the way. Delightful. All right, so I will mail that to you. I'll either whisper you for your address, or you can just whisper it right to me. Either way. If you don't know how to whisper, that's fine too. I'm pretty practiced at it at this point. Let's see here. There we go. Thank you very much, Slenders. It's always good to have you in chat. Congratulations on winning a real-life trading card of Super Smash TV for the Super Nintendo. I want that treasure. Yes. Actually, feels like that's probably a pretty good... Oh. Yeah, let's put old Cloud on the front row. Maybe his attack command will actually be worth something. Stinger, the bipedal spider, is weak to healing. I don't know if the hard mode changes that. Really? Weird. Okay. I mean, I'm not really struggling with it. It's just... I guess that would make those fights go a little faster. You should sign trading cards. It would increase their value exponentially. I do if people request that. I got no problems jotting on a piece of cardboard. I think it's the least I could do for the sense that somebody watches the... would have to have watched the stream that much. I want to get one more heal on her. Let's try something. I don't know if being on the front row makes her limit break do more damage. Doesn't seem to do more damage, actually. So there's no reason for her to be on the front row. I don't know that her physical attack is good enough to warrant it. Yeah, Full Metal, I've had fights where I have to have everyone on the back row or I just die. So that's kind of why I have most of my characters sitting on the back row, playing it safe. See that picture of someone complaining that someone wrote their name on a Japanese copy of the Evangelion manga, wiped it off, and it turned out to be Hideki Anno's signature. I did not see that. Ouch. That's a whoopsie. That's a yowza. Skill powers used up? That means it's out of MP? Uh-oh. I wonder if this means I can do this without getting belly splashed. Oh, well, there you go. Listening to some Final Fantasy VII tunes and hanging out while flying to the Voyager probe in Elite Dangerous. 2 million light seconds away. Oh, how long does that take, Stealthsoft? I mean, I guess the little timer is doesn't give you like a full... You have to actually go there to time how long it is, but damn. Been grinding 14 and this music fits just fine. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is a pretty good pairing to almost anything. It's kind of cool that way. Been on cruise for about 25 minutes. Wow. And you've got to come back, too. I recall this fight being a little raunchy. Rawr, rawr. Rawr, that's spooky. I'm trying to remember mechanics of this. Soul Fire against Wind. Holy. Two things I don't have. You jerk. It's fire. It ought to be weak to ice. I don't remember what the getting possessed by a fire thing does. Oh, you can Phoenix down him. I'd like to believe that they made that not work with the difficulty mod, but healing is holy? I thought, no, holy is holy. But maybe that is what that means. Well, let's try it. Okay, good. I'm kind of glad that didn't work. Let's try this, though. Okay. That did a significant amount of damage. Holy isn't castable in game. That's a good point. That's true. In 7, that you can't do that. Getting very... Oh, okay, I was about to say, getting very lucky that this fire is only casting on Tifa. Doc Hobb, thanks for gifting a sub. Haste lasts a very long time, which is nice. probably unwise to be splitting my damage, but... Also, I don't know if this dude resurrects his soul fires or not. Also, I want to see a cool summon. Neat. Did as much damage as a cure. He's floating, so Titan probably wouldn't do anything. That's interesting that you can't cast Cure on the enemy when you have an all attack. Oh wait, no you can. Never mind. I take it back. That was pretty easy. Although if you guys hadn't told me about healing it, probably would have been quite a bit more difficult. Ooh. Makes me wonder if that difficulty mod is actually in. I don't know. Maybe it's not loaded or something. Ooh. Phoenix Down would have killed it in the base game. Is it 100%? I guess you typically don't miss items. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that is proof it is working. Is a difficulty mod like a ROM hack, but for the CDs? No, it's for the like PC version of the game, so it interacts with the installed files. It adds a couple of fights and stuff. Or X potion. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Dropping that quad 9, blam blam. Behold your father. Look at his fierce wolf energy. Although I just realized this isn't the only Final Fantasy game that has somebody like turned to stone in a self-sacrificial motion. They spoiled this on the back of the PS1 case? I guess. Does it count as a spoiler if you have no idea what it means before you get there? I feel like if you see this, you're like, oh yeah, that was on the back of the case. Yeah, exactly, Seraph. That was the thing in 9 too? Yeah, it was! Oh my gosh, I forgot about that in 9. How was he turned to stone? The Gee's poison arrows. That's how. Poison arrows. Turn to stone. That's what poison does. Why? I don't understand why they... Like, they just said to not say anything ever again, so we didn't. Why, though? It would be too inspiring if people were to hear about Nanaki's dad's noble sacrifice. No one can know of this. Maybe they revisit that later. Oh, Doc Hobb. Thank you for gifting a sub, by the way. I'm a little late on that one, but thank you. It's important to try. You're not gonna do shit, old man. You're gonna sit on your ball. Same as you always would. Talking about this shit. Yeah. I'm gonna chill out here and watch my stories. I need you to go save the world. I wonder how this part will go down in the remake. Me too. I mean, there's got to be some sort of Cosmo Canyon sequence, right? Because I don't think they really explain the like world rules of Mako and the live stream and stuff. That's not really laid out there in 7 Remake. So in terms of like the narrative construct of it all, they have to have something like that. Just realized Bugen is floating on a giant materia. Is that how he's supposed to be in the original? I thought he just had a real dumpster. It did look like he had a big fat ass, didn't it? I guess. I never really thought he would be floating on a materia, yeah. I didn't think he was floating on a ball ever. I just thought he was a weird character. Oh yeah, the 3 goddesses in 6 and the lassie in 13. Yeah, they do turn into crystal, but I think it's still kind of the same thing. I was thinking about that in terms of 13, about the like sacrificial aspect of it. That's kind of in 10 too, except it's not turning into stone. Just the idea that the nature of this world requires a life be thrown into a grinder. I'll explain that stuff in part 45 and 30, 44, yeah. That'll be really exciting. This is the HD remake. Oh yeah. I got remake part 2 early. They had to rush it out. It's not done yet, but he's crying materia tears. Oh, Butter, the sprites are better than you remember. This is a mod. Somebody took all the pre-rendered backgrounds in 7 and used deep learning and AI to up-res them. I'm sorry, Red 13, I didn't mean to talk over your sadness. Doggo sad. Aroo. That's Mosey. I remember when Final Fantasy VII came out thinking that the thin arms and fingerless hands thing was weird. Yeah, they're giant boxing glove hands. They get some really adorable puppetry out of that, I think. But yeah, it does look a little, like compared to 9 or even 8, 7 does look pretty dated. Even on the, on the original PlayStation. So you just bail, right? And then he comes with? Yeah. Uh-huh. Lost a real-world girlfriend around the time Final Fantasy VII was popular, so I have a deep affinity to Aerith for obvious reasons. Ah, okay, yeah. The one lady you could never save. I mean, you didn't need to save her, actually. Oh, wait, it's PHS, right? Yeah. I think this... maybe not. Well, that world theme hits like a truck, huh? I'm gonna... Still play 7 to this day because of the excellent story. I gotta admit, I do not have great memories of the actual story. But that may be me being, maybe I just don't remember it all. This goes on, no, it doesn't go into water? Okay. Oh, that's right, it can go over narrow water. I can't remember what beat is after this. Is this Nibelheim? Is this when you, like, learn about Tifa and... No, that already happened. This car farting. This car dropping the mean brap. Usually people only remember Midgar when they talk about 7. That's largely my theory. It is the strongest and coolest part of the game. Okay, so we are supposed to go here, yeah. Nibelheim? Hell yeah. You can find Vincent, right? He, like, blows off the lid of his coffin and wakes up and then just goes back to sleep. We gotta go back to Niflheim and get Vincent. That's not where this is? God, I love these interiors. This is... So, like, to throw it back to Fantasian, this kind of looks like a clay diorama. Or like something made with props and things like that, because the lighting is so... I don't know, harsh, I guess, on everything. Oh, there's eggs in that pan, man. The HD remasters revealing all sorts of hidden details. Oh, that's not a treasure chest you can open. Basement of the mansion? Yeah, I thought he was here. And you got to do that little puzzle, and there's like a boss you got to fight. You got to doot on the... What the fuck? Oh, right. The Sephiroth boys. I have to admit, they do have one of those guys in Midgar at the very beginning. So there actually is some amount of foreshadowing of some of the wackier stuff in the storyline. Yeah, reunion. What's that all about? What's that all about? That's a weird thing to say. Is it the mansion? I thought so, yeah. You can see him here, but I don't think you get to get him here. I don't think you can recruit him yet. But could be wrong about that. I am not a 7 expert, not like some people. I gotta say that maybe that was one of the more humbling aspects of getting on the internet at large, is realizing that, like, the things that I liked and the things that I was passionate about, that passion and that intensity did not nearly rival the depth of people's dedication. You are wrong about that? Oh, okay. You can get him now? If you can beat the boss, you should be able to. Alright. Well, I'll certainly give it my my college best. Wait, hold on, I don't... Oops. Also save. Good idea. Trying to drop the materia that I want to power level on this thing. Alright. Which mod's new threat? No, Remako for the backgrounds, and then the a hardcore difficulty mod. And then there's a variety of other mods for the character models and some other miscellaneous world items and things like that. Yeah, it's a whole grip of them. I basically installed all the ones that would let me install them together. There are some other mods. There's like a menu overhaul mod. Yeah, there's New Threat that I'm actually not playing right now, but how did the rest of Elite Dangerous go? Still playing it? Yeah, I mean, I was still following the Road to Riches guide. I'm just getting faster and more efficient at moving around, and I have enough money now to buy an Explorer Asp. So I can so now I can really probe the heavens. But first of all, I gotta go probe the restroom. I'll be right back.
And change the size.
Hey. Why are my armrest's so high? Get down there. This is controller gaming time. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn on the lights back here, too. It's getting a little dark. Go with this. Bang. There we are. Look at that. Look at it come to life. That's now we're in real Twitch hours. When there's a load of colored lights strobing in the background. That's the real Twitch streamer den right there. What's your story, bud? Don't know nothing about no fire. It's a song you used during the transition. I think it's called Gonna Have a Good Time by Mark Jackson Burroughs. Oops. Ah, shucks. Okay. So didn't put me through the dialogue again. More pinks and purples. Yeah, it's just kind of every... Hold on. I do have that. Bam. There, how about that? Just had to switch up the, maybe that's a little too orange, a little too red. Luck influences crit rate, right? And I guess steal chance? I don't know, it feels like I should just give all the stat items to Cloud. He's a super soldier! That's right, streamer mode occasion, time to go bowling? Yeah, it's Cosmic Bowling Night here at the stream. Man. I always did like the sort of three-quarter cutaway interiors and stuff. That's I still think Fantasian is just so brilliant for capturing that feel and aesthetic so perfectly. All right, I'll buy one tent and be on my way. It's just handing into the wall. I guess he's supposed to be holding a hammer or something, but like... Wasn't any room for that. Also, what is that kanji on that, like, furnace? I guess this is where you go to get warm? Speaking of Mistwalker, I wish they'd re-released the last story. Yeah, that was a pretty well put together game. I remember having a good time with it. I have to admit, though, I don't think I remember basically anything about the story, which is kind of not great. But I remember being fun enough. I still think Lost Odyssey is my favorite Mistwalker game, but man, Fantasian is a very close second. Alright, so it's Vincent time. I should probably go save before, I mean, all I've done, I got some items, I guess. Yeah, I should save. Was there a save point in the inn? That's not the inn. Oh, whatever. I know where I can save. Hey, what's up, Wadey? I'm gonna get the coolest guy in Final Fantasy VII. What if there was a guy, alright? And he had a cool headband, okay? And a cape, alright? And a metal claw arm. Yes, it gets better. And a gun. Oh. And he's a zombie. Actually, he should be a zombie. He's a vampire, I guess. Is that just an affectation? I actually have no idea what the deal with Vincent is. Dial and save carefully but quickly. 20 seconds. Cannot go past the numbers while turning. Into the box with the most oxygen. Oh. We got 3 guns. Yeah, his gun has 3 barrels. He got cucked by Hojo. We don't know that yet. Doing it, I'm writing down the notes so I can solve the puzzle. Yeah, the build up for the beat drop. You just gotta keep waiting for it. It's just building and building. Aren't there random encounters in here too? Maybe not. Just write them down back then? Uh-huh. In the savage times. In the before times. You might use your hands like a monkey to write it down. Scribble it down like a savage on a piece of paper. But in this case, I have superior technology. Alright. Time to acquire numbers. I remember playing this section of the game when I just had a... So I was about to get braces, and I just had a spreader installed into my, like, the top of my mouth, so there was this, like, bar that was shoving my teeth apart, and I remember eating, like, a ham sandwich while I was playing this, and, like, bits of sandwich got stuck up in there, and I remember going, like, oh, to try to get it out while I was playing. It's a gross sound, but it's just a weird association to have, okay? Luckily, I don't have to do that this time. Got it. Got it. Very weird indeed. Yeah, I think we all have, you know, moments like that. Weird moments in time that are kind of burned into our brains. Somebody said that it was like associated with a girlfriend that had left. I think it's interesting to go back in time and revisit those memories through association. Demi, thank you for the resub. Good day, Lawrence, mate. How's the Final Fantasy going? I'm surprised I caught the stream as I had to go out this morning, but I'm glad I got here. It's going pretty well. I'm getting back into the flow of it. It's I'm just grateful that it's working. That's something. And it's been a while since I've played, so it feels good to revisit it. Oh. Enemy launcher. What is that? That's a loud chirp. Wow. Oh, okay. I associate this game with Lipton lemon tea because I drink way too much of that shit when I played this. Interesting. Do you not like that flavor anymore? I'd like that stuff of associating flavors and foods with other experiences. I have to buy this on PC. Oh, well, that was easy. Yeah, I think you can mod everything with the Steam version. They're pretty careful to allow for that. My version is you could buy it direct from Square Enix and download it at a certain point. So that's the version I'm using, which is there were certain mods that only worked with that version, and it's kind of pain in the ass too because they have their own authentication servers. I had to like email them to deauthorize some stuff. Yeah, he's got the highest magic. It's ridiculous. Cloud is just the best at everything. Love you, Cloud. You're not supposed to... Do you go there yet? Is that where one of the numbers is? Maybe. Whenever I see or eat spicy or nacho Doritos, I remember the game Blasto for PS1. Nice. Oh, GNF. No, yeah, it's Snark. This is a modded / upgraded version of the PC release of Final Fantasy VII. Oh yeah, you get the key for that door. Does Aerith have the highest magic? That would make sense. Yeah, I think hers is like in the 70s or something like that. There's the drop. Just hucks a fucking materia at him. And flies away like Neo. What is destruct? Barrier? Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. In case I fight a boss that does that shit. Yeah, Nikolai, I'm kind of all over the map when it comes to what I stream, so I'm glad that it works for you, because yeah, it can be rather attention deficit. Don Author, thanks for the resub. This is gonna look awesome in the remake graphics, even if it's goofy as fuck. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Remake was a technically amazing video game. It just looked so great. And on such old hardware, too. God, I just want so badly to play that game on PC. Or PS5 even. Just give that game a little more oomph. I'm sure it'll sing like crazy. Yeah, particle effects out the wazoo. Hell yeah. Trust they'll do a good job with it. It's more of a when. Yeah. It is, that's fine. I'm okay waiting. There's so much. There's so much to play. Look at this. I'm even going back playing old games. Alright. I gotta find the box with the most oxygen. hell that means. I thought it was like a fish tank or something. Holding out to play 7 Remake until the PS5 version drops in June. It's not a bad call, I don't think. Walked past Vincent. Yeah, I can't go in that door yet, right? There's nothing to do. I know he's over there. At least I think I remember him being over there. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, one off right at the end. I don't remember what this boss is. So this might be interesting. Oh, look at him. It's kind of cute, I guess. What are we dealing with here? 7K? Oh, that's it? Okay. Excuse me. I don't know. I feel like enemy skills rarely work on bosses. Maybe I'm presuming too much. Oh, I thought that did way more damage than that. Never mind. Lunatic Hide gives everyone haste, right? Never fought this boss. You read the guide and said, nah. I can respect that. No thanks, not for me. Woo. Big number. Yeah, I don't think the difficulty mod is doing a whole lot anymore, which is fine. Whatever. This boss being a little rough. First time I faced him, I had to do a little grinding outside. I remember it being a little rough too, but this is just flowing right by, so I don't know what's going on. This boss isn't even that difficult. You just cross-slash him over and over again. Yeah, maybe I'm over-leveled. Who knows? Let me get some fatter summons. I can't remember which one drops. Is it Diablo? Or the devil guy? Flip him! Table flip! Flip his ass. I think your difficulty mod is active. I mean, the mod manager's telling me it is. So, I guess. Huh, he changed. Okay, maybe that's why he's difficult, because he has a phase 2 that I wasn't thinking about. he's almost out. He had the most free number of HP. Oh, is it Ifrit? Ifrit? That's who dropped. I'm just thinking I didn't have that yet. That did no damage at all. What's your problem, Tifa? Tifa, what's your problem? Get your head in the game, Tifa. We're out here trying to save the world. There's no time for jokes. Actually, yeah, magic's not doing any damage anymore. Ooh. Oh, is this like he has to have the 2 level 3 limits? Oh, that was Odin. Ooh. He got pooped on. He sure did. Gives more magic and magic defense. I would like to give that to somebody else. Basically, I'd like to give it to Red. Quake is useless. Get out of here. So that Red can have more magic. Gain the coolest party member. Odin, you mean? Actually, whatever. Lost number has a mechanic that if you push him below a certain HP, gains a massive resistance to the damage that pushed him past that limit. That's a really cool idea, but it's like so in the weeds and like kind of confusing and not super meaningful by the end of it. But yeah, I mean, bosses that gain resistances to the damage you're doing, it kind of forces you to mix it up. And there are like, I remember there are bosses in other Final Fantasies that will have like rotating shields where they'll reflect certain damage types and stuff. So it's neat when they play with that stuff. It just, I don't know, it doesn't seem to really click in much in 7 for some reason. I guess that's a neat mechanic though. Look at all these cool skulls. All right. Say hi to our guy. Damn, I'm cool. You have to pick the right thing, right? Or can you just talk to him again if you pick the wrong thing? I always wondered how he made the lid flop around like that. Malcolm. Blah! I've come to suck your blood. Oh, man. Vincent is cool. He's a cool dude with a metal arm and a gun. You know you're a cool guy in Final Fantasy when your mouth is covered up. Got that Auron energy. Yeah, he goes back to sleep, right? You have to do some shit to get him to join you, or do you just leave now and he like joins up with you? Look at how cool he is. That high collar? Mm-mm. When you walk out? Okay. Lucretia. My sweet Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Like How he's sitting in a casket for this whole yeah. He's sitting he's just like an action figure just popped up in that coffin. Your punishment is sleep. That's weird. And then he just wordlessly leans back and goes back to sleep. Ho ho! Did a sweet anime pose and a cape twirl. Coolest guy. Vincent has such a tragic backstory. Yeah, see, he laid some of it out for us. All right, Vincent acquired. Party is full to bursting. Actually, on that note, I think I gotta wrap it up for tonight. I gotta do some house cleaning before Stephanie comes home. Gotta put the sheets back on the bed. Gotta unpack some groceries. Yeah, progress. Knocked out some bosses. Getting into the weird parts of the story. The reunion. I guess, yeah, it'll be interesting to see the Forest of the Ancients with this texture pack. That'll be cool to see. His backstory is covered in the decidedly awful Dirge of Cerberus. Square Enix's first and hopefully only foray into the world of third-person shooters. Yeah, I remember that game. I was like, oh, it seemed a little too, like, what's the word? It seemed like low-hanging fruit. Because everyone was like, oh, Vincent, cool. He's like, he got that Boba Fett energy. And they're like, what if we made a game with only Vincent and it had a lot of gun shooting in it? And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Also, that was a part of 7 that I didn't care much about. The Vincent Shinra Corporation mad science angle that kind of led to it. It's an important part of it. It is kind of the entire events leading up to the game that is 7, but I don't know. It just felt loosely formed and kind of tacked on to me. You like Dirge of Cerberus? Maybe I should give it a shot. I don't know. I haven't really played any of the Final Fantasy spin-off games. This or Crisis. I played Crisis Core for like 10 minutes, and I was like, eh. The mad science is fun, just Vincent stuff isn't? That may be true too. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. Man, the stream just flew by. Wild. Doom Eternal is real fun, though. I'm going to get back on that soon. No stream tomorrow, but I should be back on Wednesday. Maybe a bit later. And then no stream on Thursday because I got to write Inside Games and do some other stuff. And then back on Friday. Wait, maybe not on Friday either. Maybe earlier. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.